As countries in Africa, the Global South, look at developing their tax systems further and improving tax compliancy, benchmarking has become the avenue for improving internal efficiencies and processes. This came to light during the tax development discussion where Uganda Revenue Authority collaborate with revenue collection agencies in Africa to do research and share knowledge on what has been done in other revenue authorities to improve their tax base.
URA is already working on risk-based and using data-driven actions. I feel from the Rwanda perspective, what they've done, there's a lot we can pick for all audits, for all assessments, to first carry out a risk ranking of who the taxpayer is, and then based on that, because also we have limited resources as but URA. Also the South Africa model of PIT mode, they are using some simulation, using micro data simulation to identify impact of tax policies. It's something that as URA we are picking on.
Through this collaboration, a brainchild of UniWider, a think tank and academic arm of the United Nations, revenue authorities from various nations borrow research tax models used by other nations and customize them to their environment to widen and deepen the tax base.
So some of the key challenges, of course, still include the large informal sector. And so how can we get the smaller informal businesses to become a part of the tax net so that they would contribute a little bit? And if they grow, then of course, via the enterprise growth, then also the tax base would grow. So that's one challenge. Another challenge is that we all know that we would like the bigger corporations, some of the multinationals, to pay their fair share. And there's a lot going on now in the international tax environment. So for example, the OECD has designed this two-pillar approach. It's a big challenge to implement that in the African context.
Part of the efforts of the collaboration is to also make sure that tax revenue collection do more of a catalyst and not a disincentive to the development. Betty Ndagire, NTV Business.